Hey yo, champions fam, it's the bad guy of WWE champion Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. I aim to make this one short, sweet, and brief, so allow me to get right to the point. We have reached the climax, the final conclusion of the Maximum Mae Young limited time tours. Two last books of content were finally added, and we are going to partake in the one that is available to us. Now, the one that we will not be able to conquer this go around is the Forever Unbreakable tour at the very bottom. Another round of challenge matches, but this one is all about utilizing legend technician Mae Young Unbreakable, this Showdown weekend's debuting superstar. So look, it's not the end of the world if you were not able to recruit her. Kudos to all those that were able to pull her early or get mad amount of shards of her so that as the rest of this MLC, the Summer of Champions 2, continues onward, you will be able to recruit her sooner rather than later. But at the end of the day, with all the content that has been made available, by the end of the MLC, you are guaranteed to get her if you have all the content superstars, if you participate and you get as far as you can when it comes to all the content that is involved with this block. Nonetheless, the content that we are here to clear today and make, an easy clap of for sure tenfold is the Powerbomb Your Mom tour. Now, look, we already took care of normal mode and hell mode, but there is a little bit of lore. There's actually a little bit of history when it pertains to this, especially when considering the superstars for the contest bonus here. You could either use Unbreakable Mae Young, Tech Legend, or you could utilize any of the Dudley boys. So whether it is Bubba Ray or Devon, that means different variations, whether it's Trickster, Showboat, Bubba, or it's Striker and Acrobat Devon. As long as you have them or Mae Young, you can go ahead and get the additional resources here. But we're going to get right to the point here, and we're just going to run this build, and this is who we're running. We got our boy Bubba Ray on the sideline because Tech Charlotte is going to handle business for everybody and anyone. The women are not going to stand a chance. The husbandos are not going to be able to make it into the match. We're just going to go ahead and easy clap everything. But it's actually really interesting when it comes to the lore of the Powerbomb Your Mom reference. Pretty much back in the day, Bubba Ray and Devon, they did. It was like their hands were ready to eat for everyone. Anybody could get it as long as there was a table around. It didn't matter if you were a waifu or a husbando. You were going to go through a table. So what happened was pretty much Bubba Ray would go into this trance after power bombing someone through a table. And for one stint, it was literally nothing but women going through the table. It didn't matter how attractive you were. It didn't matter how popular you were. If Bubba Ray caught you, it was done. The table set up. He's picking you all the way up. Devon's feeding you to Bubba. Bubba's dropping you down. And then he's just laying there like spacing out like, oh, what a rush. Like Road Warriors, like Legion of Doom type stuff. And his eyes rolling in the back of his head. Now, back in the day, there was a situation. I'm still looking for this variation of Mark Henry. Mark Henry, literally after he left the Nation of Domination, went on this thing where he said, you know what, he's a nymphomaniac. He don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, no Diddy or R. Kelly. If you know, you know. And sad to say, if you do know, Lord help him. But he ended up falling in love with Mae Young, a much elderly version of Mae Young, who seemed to satisfy all of his needs, wrinkles and all, right? So there's in this storyline, she's supposedly pregnant. She gets pregnant as old as she was. She got pregnant by Mark Henry, but she gets captured. I think she even had a neck brace on her neck by Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray literally picks this woman up on the rampway of the arena back in the day and just does a power bomb right off of it through a table. Old lady's out cold. Mae Young is done for good. And he's just staring out, spacing out. Now, what makes this interesting is, I'm not trying to break nobody's hearts here, the action in the ring is real, but there is a script. That's why it's called sports entertainment, people. Mae Young literally told Bubba Ray, like, if you're going to powerbomb me like you powerbomb a man. Don't take it easy on me because I'm the elderly. Don't take it easy like as if you're powerbombing your grandma. No, you put me through this table. You take me off this railing as if I were your opposition. Like I pissed you off. Like I took your parking spot. You know what I mean? So, Bubba Ray, being an ECW alumni, he made sure to definitely pay that back in spades. So the title of this tour is literally tied to the fact that she was supposedly pregnant with Mark Henry's child, gets powerbombed off the stage steps through a table by Bubba Ray, and then afterwards I guess it caused her to go into an early birth, and she gave birth to a hand. She gave birth to a hand, y'all. This is literally top-notch Vincent Kennedy McMahon writing here. You can't make this stuff up, America. You can't make this stuff up. But nonetheless, it makes it even more intriguing when you get to the very last node, the very last match of this, because it's just tied up with a bow. I would love, and I'm still waiting on, and I hope for, Mark Henry Sexual Chocolate to come out. I would love to see a Showboat Mark Henry Attitude Era Sexual Chocolate. And I would also love to see maybe a Ruthless Aggression Striker Mark Henry Hall of Pain. That would be great. Or either PG or Reality. He could Hall of Pain probably did happen in one of those latter eras. But I really, with how much of a tear he was on back then, I'm really thinking it might have been like near the end of Ruthless Aggression. So it might have been Ruthless Aggression, then PG, then Reality. Forgive me if I got my eras wrong. But a Sexual Chocolate Attitude Era Mark Henry and either late Ruthless Aggression, PG, or Reality Hall of Pain Mark Henry is definitely needed. So I'm hoping and praying one day, hopefully everything works out. He returns to WWE for a stint, and Scopely, the good old folks of Scopely, can go ahead and give us that character. Hopefully they can. If not, I understand it. Business is business. But nonetheless, man, that some of the storylines back in the day are quite cringe. The Attitude Era is my favorite era. It is the one that got me into the game. It is the one that got me into wrestling. But at the same time, there are a lot of things back then that it wouldn't cut it today. Let's just realize it. As advanced as technology gets, the skin of many people has become very, very sensitive. I remember a time where bullying helped build character. Now when you bully, it's the worst thing in the world. People can't take it. It's cool when they can make fun of you. You say one simple thing but back to them, and it could be in the most respectable way, and you're the worst person. But this is why I love this final note of this tour. Powerbomb your mom, because we have the union, the unholy reunion, you could say, of Mae Young and Mark Henry. So, I mean, hey, look, this is how I see it. They still use Edge for oppositions. They still use Edge for contest superstar requirements, right? Here's Mark Henry. Who knows what could happen? We already got the world's strongest man. If you got the Santa suit on him, the botch gems that are made can put people away, especially now with the Final Boss Finery and Brett's battle armor. I think that powerhouse Mark Henry could put a lot of people away. But to see Mae Young and Mark Henry together on the final node of these tours just brings back the memories of Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry. I just want to give it all to you. Sexual Chocolate. He was on some other stuff, man. His outfit, he had the Hershey kiss and everything with it. Yo, Mark Henry was cold with it. He was cold. I don't care what he said. Mr. Steal Your Grandma. It is what it is. If she wasn't in a wheelchair, she will be afterwards. Guaranteed. But this is going to be an easy clap against Mae Young. This is going to be easy. Like Charlotte Flair, she's taking care of everybody. Haven't had to tag in Bubba. And for Mae Young's sake, especially a younger version of Mae Young, yeah, she's dodging a bullet going up against Bubba Ray. You know what I mean? Even in passing, she's dodging a bullet here. So we're going to make quick work of her. Literally, this video is just long because I went on the stint of just talking about the whole history of it and whatnot and what have you. But it is an easy clap. It is going to be a wrap. She's going to be counted out 1, 2, 3, and we going to fade to black. So boom. Come on, keep it dropping, keep it coming. Boom, boom, boom. She is done. We do not even need to hit this, but we're going to do it just to put the final nail in the coffin. Boom. There we go. And that is it. Charlotte Flair, goated forever. Goated forever. Bubba Ray's psychotic behind didn't have to get into the ring one time. So there we go. So this is an easy W tour. Literally, any Dudley, which Striker Devon and Showboat Bubba have been handed out left and right like candy on multiple tours by now, multiple loop banner pulls by now. So you can literally have them ride shotgun while your strongest waifu takes care of business and does what they need to do. It's unfortunate, like I said, I'm not spending any money like that on this MLC. I'm glad that I got that milestone taken care of. But at the end of the day, I wish I could have reached the gold briefcase, but that sadly is not going to happen this go around. I was grateful for the opportunity for it, but we're not going to get it. So that means I'm not going to be able to get that shirt. It is sad. It is unfortunate, but you know what? We did the best we could. We're just going to claim what we have right now. Just get these rewards. You can go ahead and be a witness to it, but we are not going to be able to get the gold chest, and that is absolutely fine. I mean, do what you can. You win some, you lose some, and you just keep on rocking and you keep on rolling. We do what we can, where we can, and that's that. That's a wrap. So even though we miss out on this, it's not the end of the world, y'all. It is not the end of the world. Just be gracious and grateful for what we were able to get. We'll go ahead and claim this too. Boom. That is that. And that's the video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to share this video with your loved ones and those interested in this game. But most importantly of all, support your boy by subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all, and I'm praying for you all. Hope y'all got further than I did. Hopefully you were all able to capitalize and get that last milestone. It is what it is. Maybe you were able, maybe you had the superstars, maybe you got things done early. Maybe your faction comes through super clutch so you can get the bonus points you need to reach it. We will see. I believe there's still plenty of points left from the faction contest, so if everybody in my faction does their part, shout out to NWO Broken Skulls, we may possibly be able to come back with the Hail Mary pass and get that gold chest. But everything on my side so far, this is as far as I go. But at the end of the day, I'm glad to share this moment and opportunity with every single one of you and chop it up with you. Make sure to check out the video description for gameplay on Maxine Dupree and Batista Bomb, as well as the links to the portal and the blog so you can always stay up to date. I hope you all had an incredible Showdown weekend. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate being a part of your day. Until next time, y'all, take care. I love you all. God bless. Peace.